because people start to they get a little greedy, they get a little bit money hungry. But he was like, look, I'm gonna create my own thing, and there you go. And so you just got to figure out how can you leverage the sound of your voice, the sound of social media to get the attention of the right people that can help finance it, and make sure you got the right deal or the framework already set up. Because again, legally, you want to make sure you've got protections in there because it's your story, it's your idea, it's your creative stuff. But you willingly recognize you need investors, you need some support, you need a little bit of principle to help you get this off the ground. And oh, by the way, for the right person, this is the beginning of a long-term relationship, right? It ain't because you're a creative, you've been a creative. It ain't gonna end. That's just the kickoff. That's just the jump off. And how do you tell that story? And then you also got to look at the different niche markets you can go into, because you've got a bunch of different ways you can go. You could keep telling, the father-son stories. You could tell the Memphis stories. You could tell the story that of a man that's gone through your experiences in life that no one else can tell but you. Or you could help people tell their own stories. Right? There's a bunch of different ways you can go for the military genre. You could go a whole bunch. You already went with your short movie. It was kind of like the horror, the scary genre. You can do that again. That's always a good place to go because people like to have entertainment, right? I think of Antoine Fisher, right? I think that was a great movie that told a freaking phenomenal story of a human, and it had a military aspect to it. How many people you met in the military that had banana stories, bro? You're like, bro, that's crazy what you went through. I've met a lot, right?
Yeah.
I've met so many successful people that were in the military that was just working their plan, figuring it out while they were biding their time.
Yeah.
That's part of why I'm doing what I'm doing, because I'm leveraging all y'all stories to help get my voice out there.
Yeah.
I don't know where it's gonna go. Don't know why I'm doing it. I just feel like it's what I'm supposed to do.
Yeah.
Right. And okay, God, I'll follow. Like I'll walk, I'll march, right? No
Yeah.
problem. Because I don't want to waste my time on this earth.
Yeah.
And so I definitely think that should be a priority for you, bro. You should make it a priority to start building a buzz. And I'm not saying relocate to Memphis, even though unfortunately you're gonna have to be there probably for a serious amount of time to make it happen. But I also know you got your family and you got to think about those other things.
Yeah.
But if that's the story you want to tell first out the gate, or next, I guess I should say, because what's got next has got to be the priority too. Because you still got to keep the money coming in, you still got to keep the lights on, you still got to keep all those things going, and that's hard, man. That's why a lot of people that I listen to and that I pay attention to, like my job that I have right now, working with kids in school. I love that job. Don't get me wrong; it fills my cup, but it fills my cup so much that I have extra to give to other things, right? Up until those other things then can replace that original.
Okay.
But finding something that can fill your cup is going to be something important. So whether it's getting a position on the cinematography team, right, working in a film company, working somewhere local, because you're an entrepreneur. That's the hard part you're going to have is you want to be on your own time. You don't want it to be someone else,
Yeah. Well, I've always been open to, either